Hello, hello. It is I, the mouse. Everyone's favorite mouse. Hello, and welcome to the first day of the Tipathon, where I'm trying to raise money for myself because I need money. Now, before we begin with the opening of this very beautiful Digimon TCG booster box, which I'm very excited to open, I probably should actually go over the Tipathon itself, so let me actually pull up the thingamabob. One day I'll be able to talk. Boom. Oh. Oh, that's big. Yes! The Tipathon. So this is going to be going on for a week, starting today and ending on my birthday on the 22nd, which I'm very excited for. And we already have I already have a schedule set up. I'm doing the Digimon TCG today. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Warframe. On the 17th, I am going to be playing my favorite Sonic game, Shadow the Hedgehog. On the 18th, I'm going to be playing some more Destiny 2, because I've been having fun with Destiny 2. It's a very fun game. On the 19th, I'm going to actually have my first special guest on, my good friend Nick, his cursedness, and the two of us are going to be continuing our EDF playthrough, and that's going to be fun. On the 20th, I'm going to be hosting a Jackbox and other party games, probably mostly Jackbox. On the 21st, I'm going to have another guest on the channel, and that's going to be my good friend, Gray Hair Archie. Me and Archie will probably be playing Peak. Maybe it depends on whether or not Archie's computer is going to be working or not. And then finally, on the 22nd will be my birthday. I have no idea what I'm doing for my birthday, but it's going to be fun. Come on, grab the OBS, please. There we go. So I should also go over the incentives. First things first, if I get 50, I'm going to do a Peglin stream with crowd control on, because Peglin has crowd control support. At raising $100, I'm going to be hosting a movie night where I'm going to watch the Uma Musume OVA plus its movie because like those are connected to each other. The OVA leads into the movie. At $150, I'll do a stream of Balatro with the Cryptid mod equipped, which is probably the most chaotic Balatro ever gets. At 200, I'll be doing Risk of Rain 2, but with as many mods as I could stuff onto the thing and still have it run. And then maybe a couple more. At 250, I'm actually kind of excited about this. I will build you, yes you, viewer, right now, a TTRPG character of your choice. I'll do it from whatever system you want, assuming I can access that system. And I'll have you give me like a prompt for a character, and I'll build that character for you. At $300, I'll finally have emotes for my stream and for my Discord. So it'll actually be worth it to sub to me, maybe. At $400, I'll be doing a second one of these TTRPG streams. Or not TTRPG, TCG opening streams. We'll open another booster box. For what game? I'm not sure. Probably Digimon again. And then at $500, it's the thing I'm actually most excited about. When Pokemon Champions comes out sometime later next year, I will host my very own Pokemon Champions Draft League. A draft league, when it comes to Pokemon, is it's 8 people choosing drafting 10 Pokemon to be on their team, so no two people have have the same Pokemon. And then it's a 9-week long tournament where every week somebody will play somebody else. Seven games in a round robin format, plus then the semifinal and the finals. With you able to adjust your team and how it's built in between each and every one of those weeks. Now, if you give me a moment, I will. Where is the? Apologies, I'm trying to set this up so I can only have I have like just the sub goals, but like at the corner. But I'm not sure how to just like zoom in only on a. How do I crop this image? OBS, please. I'm not seeing a thing to crop the image. Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. There we go. It's Alt. Thank you, Archie. Speaking of Archie, everyone say hi to Archie. Archie is one of the people who will be joining me. In fact, Archie will be joining me the day right before my birthday. Now, let me make you smaller. There you go. So it's in the corner. Okay. But yeah, here we go. That is all the goals that we have to hit that I'm hoping to hit. I'll be honest, if I could get even to the first goal, I'd be very happy with this. Okay, so now that that is all out of the way, and I hopefully was able to do most of my trying to crop the image with the sub goal thing during the ad break that just happened, I am going to move on to actually opening this booster box. So the booster box I chose for this because it was cheap at the time, is the Hacker Slumber expansion for the Digimon TCG. Give me a moment to actually open this thing. Yeah. There we go. All right, there we go. I got it out of the plastic wrap. I went to war with the plastic wrap and I won. I mistimed when the ad break happened. Okay, so none of you had to see me fight with opening this thing. Yeah, this Yeah, anyway, this is the Hacker Slumber expansion for Digimon TCG, based on the Hacker Story DLC for Digimon Stranger. No, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, not Time Stranger. Let me. Oh, there you go. We have 24 packs plus a free box topper. Let me actually open these up, or get these out so I can make sure I actually got all of them. Okay, there we go. I wanted to count to be sure because the wait, which hot cup? Are you talking about the old man or the rookie cup? I'm assuming you're talking about like the girl rookie cup, but knowing you, I can't rule out you're talking about the old man. Okay, but starting us off isn't actually any of the packs, but the box topper. Hey Nick, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I went you missed me going over all the subathon nonsense, and we're getting right into opening this booster box. Also, for those of you who are in the Discord, give me one. Boop. The VC in the Discord is open right now, so if any of y'all wish to join me, feel free to hop in. If you're not in the Discord, let me know when you join so I can actually give you access to the Discord. And then you'll be able to hop in. Yeah, so I'm starting off by opening not any of the actual packs. Ah, that's true. But this thing right here, which is called a box topper, which is just a free extra pack with exclusive cards that comes at the top of booster boxes as a way to reward people for actually opening up or for buying full booster boxes. So let's see what we got in our card top box topper. We have a Betamon, Anthorene and Pour, which I have no idea what this even is. Give me a moment. Let me. Oh, it's a token card. Okay. We have Marukimon, which is actually a really cool Digimon. And finally, we have Hirako from Time Stranger. I remember that the box toppers on this had previews for Time Stranger in their cards. Sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna put these over here. And I'll put the regular cards here, and the ones I consider hits to be down here. I also have this right here. If I only have one sleeve that fits Magic and therefore Digimon cards. But if I get something good, I'll put it in that sleeve. Okay. I should probably sit up for this. That way it's easier for me to actually keep things on the desk the whole time. Alright, first, real pack. Let me adjust my mic some. I should have thought this out slightly more, but first real pack. I am bad at opening these packs. Oh, there's a little notch there. There we go. Alright, so I have 24 packs, each of which with 12 cards in them. We got a lot to get through. Ice Archery, Garudamon, Bakemon. Oh, hey, what's this? Nick! Thank you so much! Oh shit, with that, we actually hit our first, sub goal. Or not sub goal, tip goal. Which is... Sorry, give me a moment. I need to adjust my headphones because I had them plugged into the wrong port. Yes, thank you so much, Nick. Anyway, yeah, we hit our first tip goal, which means one of these streams after the tipathon is over, I'm going to be playing Peglin with crowd control. That's going to be fun. Okay. Pokemon, Ghost Digimon. We have Demi-Meromon, which is also a Ghost Digimon, but a fiery one. Ankleomon. Big armadillo guy. Actually, this one, Flickmon is actually like really cute. I actually really like this little guy. Look at him. He's just an orb, a friend, a forb. No, that doesn't work. We have the classic man himself, Geogreymon, the Charizard of this franchise. God, I fucking hate the Agumon line. Ooh. Bancho Leomon. Leomon, but he's the delinquent in high school. We have Marine Angemon. We have another Betamon. We have a card called, an option card called 7th Penetration. And finally, for our rare, Tiger Vespamon Ace. This is actually a really nice one. Also, despite me once again changing all the settings in fucking Twitch, ads are on 30-minute intervals rather than 1 hour intervals, which sucks. So ads in 10 seconds. But yeah, Tiger Vespamon Ace. I wish I had a better webcam so I could actually like, so y'all could actually read the text, but. Yeah, a black and green card with a Digimon that is a giant bee warrior. This is the final evolution of the Fun Beamon line. Okay, come on. I'll be able to open these perfectly soon. Okay, are we all back from the ads? From the evil ads? I hope so. But anyway, yeah, Tiger Vespamon is the final evolution of the Fun Beamon line. It's good. It's a really cool Bee Knight Digimon. Okay, next pack we have Second Garudamon, Ice Archery, Etemon, a unique emblem card, which is an option card that's tied to the Liberator TCG. Oh, one sec. We have Vulcan Napalm, which is a fire-based attack. The way option cards work, from what I could tell, is these are basically like instants from like Magic the Gathering. But you can only use them if you have a Digimon with the same color on the field. That's how these blue bordered option cards work. Comet Hammer. We have Drachmon, who is a tiny little prankster. Oh, Makiko Date. This is the one that Archie was talking about, hoping I pulled. The hot cop lady. Yeah, I'm going to throw that into the hits. Okay, we have something with a silver border in the back. I'm trying not to spoil myself from it while I go through these. We have Marine Angemon. Thank you, Archie. Oh, hey, we have Sakuyamon, who is the Digi-evolution of the most famous Digimon, Renamon. Yeah, this nice silver bordered card is Cyberdramon. Oh, we have a second one as well. Magnamon. Very nice shiny holographic ones. I know nothing about most of these lines. Like I kind of know Cyberdramon because the Dramons are some of the most well spread Digimon lines. Oh, there are a lot of Dramons in the series. It's basically its own species of Digimon at this point. Okay, here we go. Next one on the pile. I'll open one of these smoothly one of these days. But not today, it seems. Come on. Yeah. Get out. These packs are built of sturdier stuff than Magic packs are. Okay, we have Coachmon, Hirorimon, who is eating a burger. Finally, an American Digimon. Hey, we have Monodramon. Here we go. We have one of my favorite Digimons of all time, Lopmon. Look at this funny little rabbit. I love you, Lopmon. You go over here in one of the special piles. Followed immediately by one of my least favorite Digimon of all time, Etemon. Who looks like a monkey man in glasses, but that is actually a sewn on that is not actually a monkey, that is a man in a monkey outfit. And I hate him so much. Yokomon. Another Rolkanapon. Hey, Yunogi, who is a character I'm not actually familiar with because I never actually got around to playing Hacker's Memory. Whoops. Hey, speaking of cops, here's the other cop in the game. This is the old man cop who's like very close to retirement. Hi, Iris. Thank you for the hydrate. Actually, give me a moment, and I'll. It's basically water, right? But yes, hi, Iris. Welcome to the stream. It's basically water, right? Yeah, we got the cop man. Garurumon. We have a holographic Craniamon. I have no idea who Craniamon is. And we have a holographic Ouijamon. Throwing you off to the side. Let me open this next pack. Ugh. I'll be honest, this may be the smoothest pack I've opened so far. And it starts off with a Lotmon. God, I love Lotmon. Again, one of my favorite Digimons of all time. You go onto the funny pile of cool. Another Kururimon, another Monodramon, another Flickmon, which is look how adorable Flickmon is. I don't know what Flickmon evolves into, but Geogreymon, another Ankylomon, another Coachmon, another Bancho Leomon. Oh, hey, this is actually a cool one. The Sistermon's Sister's Training Gym, based off the Sistermon cards. Actually, no you. No you, Iris. No you. A Tentomon. Oh, hey, we have Faye. Faye's one of the lesbians from that video game I like to play. And by video game, I mean Cyber Sleuth. And we have Violet in Boots, the lesbian from the manga. Oh, and ads. God, I'm trying so hard with these ads. But for some reason, the ad settings aren't reflecting. W lesbians. W lesbians. Are the ads rolling for y'all right now? I'm assuming that the ads are rolling. Oh, that's good. Sweet. Okay, Twitch lied to me. But yeah, okay, so Faye in Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and Hacker Story, she is a actual canonical lesbian, and I'm happy that she's in the I'm very happy that she is actually in the series. And this character, Violet in Boots, she is the rival character for one of them. Okay, so what it seems like it's doing, at least from like my end, is it's saying that the ads are going to be rolling. It doesn't roll ads, and then it rolls like a 30-second ad or something. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Twitch, I hate you so much. Yeah, Violet in Boots is the rival character for one of the main characters of Digimon Liberators, the webcomic that is based off of the TCG. I mean, I did tweak the settings. I tweaked the settings before stream. I tweaked them last night to be sure. It should be playing ads only once every hour, but it's not. It just gets worse. Okay, so I'm getting slightly better at opening these. We have Nanomachine Break. I do want some Nerd Scummy clusters. Okay, this is actually something I've been looking forward to. Uh, the Eater bits. See, the Eaters are not actually Digimon, although in the card game they are represented as like playable Digimon. The way Eaters work is they are non-Digimon digital entities, and these are normal. No, and normally in the card game, these are represented by being white-colored cards. They are cards that exist outside of the normal six-color color pie that the Digimon TCG sets itself around. And I kind of want to play these because they are honestly just a very interesting they're interesting in lore, and it looks like they're an interesting archetype to play. Okay, Comet Hammer. Sengloopmon. Ice Archery. Geckomon, whom not to be confused with Geckomon, who is spelt with two K's, who is the one of the main characters in the newest Digimon anime Beat Break. No, this is Geckomon with one K, who's like a little frog with a tuba. Dracmon. Hey! One of the horny Digimon, Rosemon. You should finish Cyber Sleuth. I'll throw that there. We have a Seadramon, a Machinedramon. Oh, here we go. A holographic Eater Eden and a Systemon Blanc. I'm actually happy with both of these as my rare pulls. Because Eater Eden is one of the boss monsters for the Eater archetype. And the Sistermons are honestly just like fun Digimon. They're none Digimons who have weapons and are incredibly violent. Thank you, Iris. Thank you. One of the other Systemons, Systemon Ciel, in Digimon Ghost Games, she ran an underground racing ring where she would force people to race against the Grim Reaper, and the ones that the Grim Reaper caught up to would die and lose their souls forever. And she did this just for the thrills. Like, she made a whole deal with the Grim Reaper to set this up because she wanted the races to be more exciting. The Sistermons are all unwell. I love them. And the Systemons themselves are actually another white archetype, which means they exist outside the normal playstyle of the Digimon TCG. I think it's because the Systemons specifically are meant to be like splashable. They're meant to like support other decks regardless of color. We have Jeremy Merrimon. We have Consulmon, who honestly looks really cute. I think I really like her. Where Garurumon. Ice Archery, Crescent Leaf. Another Eater Bit, which I'm going to throw up there. Lilimon, who evolves into Rosemon. Goro. Greymon, my hated. Another Betamon. Oh, speaking of Sistermon CL, here she is. To go with her sister. The only Sistermon that I think I can't pull is Sistermon Blanc. Because originally Sistermon CL was created as a way to censor Sistermon Blanc, because Sistermon Blanc looked too much like a regular nun. And then she later became her own character. But I don't think they've added a proper Sistermon Blanc card for English players in the TCG. All the Blancs are censored into CL still, which is kind of sad. And we also got one of the standout cards for this set, Hoodymon. Hoodymon was created as a unique evolution to Wormmon, who that was created for the Hacker Slumber, or the Hacker Story DLC of Cyber Sleuth. This is supposed to be the main character's signature Digimon. I think it's really cool. I don't know what each of these different hit piles are for. I'm just kind of throwing cool hits into these various piles. Yeah, Systemon CL or Systemon Blanc and Systemon no, I'm sorry. Systemon Blanc and Noir were made for Cyber Sleuth. They were originals for Cyber Sleuth. And then it was Noir that was censored into CL. There you go. Yeah, yeah, Wormmon gets a unique Evo only in Hacker's memory, though. And it is supposed to be like the signature partner Digimon to your main character. Okay, so I think I know what's happening. I think Twitch has set up ads on my end for some reason to show like 30-second ads every 15 minutes. I think that's what's happening. God, I hate Twitch. Yeah. Oh, hey, we have Fun Beamon, which is the baby version of Tiger Vespermon, which I pulled earlier. Tiger Vespermon was actually my first big hit. We have the baby version, Fun Beamon. Back onto the pile, Tiger Vespermon. Bergermon. Angemon. Oh, hey, another great pull here. I mentioned that Lotmon was one of my... Sorry. Eater Bits and Rosemon. I mentioned that Lotmon was one of my favorite... was my favorite Digimon. And this is what Lotmon evolves into, Antilamon, who is a even bigger bunny. Yeah, much bigger bunny, and the evolution of Lotmon. So I'm glad I pulled her. I actually really like Antilamon specifically because of the Digimon Tamers anime, which is, I believe, where she was introduced. Bakemon, Waspmon. I got the whole line, y'all. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. I have pulled the entire Fun Beam Online. Look at that. Fun Beamon, Waspamon, Tiger Vespamon, Ace. That's actually really cool. I have that whole line now. Okay, Lilimon, another Sakyamon. Boom. Wait. No, I got this. I got this. Where is she? Where is she? Boom. I pulled the girlfriends. I pulled both lesbians. And they're dating each other. This was a good pack that I just opened. Yeah, we got a Phoenix Mon, a full art Phoenix Mon too. A Shakomon and another system on CL. Okay, I'm actually getting through these a lot quicker than I thought I would. But no matter, I continue on with the opening of these packs. Not a big fan of the card backs, I'll be honest. Okay, we have Garudamon, Musclemon. Sometimes I question the designs of some of these Digimon. A Strike-Dramon, a third Lopmon, another Etemon. We have Gekomon, not to be confused with Gekomon. Bakemon. Eater Legion, which is the third Eater card that is in this particular set. Hi, Loki. Here we go. Angelwoman. Angelwoman. I'm never quite sure how to pronounce this. The hot angel lady. Fun fact, Devi Woman and Mastamon, their fusion, are both in this set as well. I'm actually hoping to pull the Mastamon. Another Yugo. Another Systemon Blanc, and ooh, hello there. This is actually very hard to see the art of. This is Examon, who is a giant dragon Digimon. And one of the Royal Knights. This is actually a really good pull. Because that's like, I believe that's the alt art for Examon as well. Come on. Ah. Oh, that was a terrible opening. Okay, so let's see here. Musclemon, Canon Beamon, which is part of the Fun Beamon line, but it's specifically meant to be like an alternate path down the Beamon line. But I believe in the card game, it just fits very snugly between because of how they do the leveling system. It fits very snugly between Waspmon and Tiger Vespamon. Okay, sorry, throwing those back up there. Hey, speaking of Wormmon, here's Wormmon. Look how adorable he is. He's just happy to be here. I love this little worm. But yeah, Wormmon is what evolves into. I really need to get these better organized. I'd even put it into this pile, put it into the other pile. Yeah, Wormmon is what evolves into Hoodymon. One of these days, I'll actually have like an organization system for these. Demi-Meramon, Ghostmon, Huddy Net Cafe, which is an option that's meant to be played with. Okay, despite being a white option card, it's actually meant to be played with Huddymon, who is a green and yellow. Very strange archetype. Consulmon, Cordamon, Gatsumon, another Machine Dramon, another Violet in Boots, and her ace Dulahanmon. Again, because of this webcam and lighting, it's kind of hard to see, but man, I pulled the Tamer and her signature Digimon in the same pack. That's actually really cool. Okay, I think we're about halfway through these packs. Yeah, so the big hit from this booster box that I could potentially get is a gold rarity Mastamon. That is like the big chase card of this set. Wormmon, Waspmon, Ghostmon, Whalemon, and Angimon. Another Huddynet Cafe, Big Bang Punch, a Garurumon, Seadramon, K, who I believe is one of the villains of Hacker Story. Metadormon, and Gallantmon, who is the final evolution of the Gilmon line. Throwing y'all over there. Okay, I'm actually very happy with how I've been pulling so far. I mean, yeah, it sucks that I pulled an Etamon, but sometimes you just can't avoid an Etamon. As much as I try. Ah, there we go. Okay. Whalemon, a unique emblem, Garudamon, Motamon, Big Bang Punch, Strike Dramon, Elizamon, who is actually really cool because although the rest of her line is not in this set, sadly, she's the one who evolves into Medusamon. Phantomon, Makiko Date, Marine Angemon, and then Huckmon and Jessmon, who I believe are evolutions of each other. I believe Huckmon eventually goes into Jessmon. I'm not actually familiar with the Huckmon line. And off to let the ad finish. Okay, welcome back. And off to the left here, what you don't see is an entire pile of opened open booster sleeves. Here. Wilkin Napalm, Senglupmon, Yokomon, Dracmon, Antilamon, Cannonbeamon, another Elizamon, another Rosemon, another Phoenixmon, both of which are full arts. A Golemon, a holographic 7th penetration, and finally, another Huckmon. Throw you there. Throw you there. Open up the next pack. I'm slowly making my way through these. Crescent Leaf. This card feels oddly thick compared to the other cards for some reason. Anyway. Crescent Leaf. Where Gurumon. Flickmon. Monodramon. Coachmon. Ankylamon. Hirorimon. Sakuyamon. Bancho Leomon. This is the third Bancho Leomon I pulled. Systemon, Sisters Training Gym. A Magnamon, and another Violet Inboos. God, just by the character cards I'm getting, I might have to play a purple deck when I actually try to build a deck for this game. Yeah, so the way the Digimon TCG works, from what I've heard, is basically any Digimon could technically evolve into any other Digimon so long as they share a color. So technically, I could, because they both share green, evolve my Waspmon into Attilamon. And the Attilamon will inherit this bottom effect from the Waspmon. Although generally you do want to try to keep cards within their own archetype if possible, because they generally support each other better. But that's to make sure Digimon aren't completely locked to specific strategies. You could basically evolve any of one color into any of the same color, which is why multicolor Digimon are really good, because you have multiple colors to evolve into them. I'm sorry your scholarship stuff is going not well. Well, I'm sorry it's being annoying. There we go. Comet Hammer, Fun Beamon, Birdramon, Motamon, another. See, I've also gotten multiple of these unique emblems, which means I might try to run a purple deck if I ever get if I ever start actually playing this game. Like in person, of course. I will be playing it on Digimon Elysian when Elysian finally comes out. Whenever that is. Nano Machine Break. Monodramon. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Iris. Dosukamon. Lady Devimon, whom goes with, I believe I put her off to the side. Oh, I didn't put her off to the side. I also have an Angie woman somewhere. I could have sworn I put her off to the side somewhere, but I didn't. Yeah, and you can see a cute girl every time you look in a mirror. Haha, gotcha. See, it's funny because you're very cute. Lady Devimon, who goes with Angemon, who will fuse into a Mastamon. Here we got you. We have a full art Gankumon, who looks really intense. And we have an Eri Karen. Oh, you mean you? Yeah. Onto the hollow pile. See, because of how I have things set up right now, I have to like actually sit up and also lean forward to be doing this. And, oh boy, my back is not used to sitting up like this for a long time. There we go. Onto the garbage pile that goes. Geogreymon, Ankleomon, Coachmon, Flickmon, Hirorimon, Crescent Leaf, Ghostmon, ooh, a Kabuterimon, who is a giant evil bugman, Hordemon, Gutsumon. Hi, Lupin! Thank you for stopping by. Everyone say hi to Lupin, the amazing he is the amazing artist who made my little mouse in the corner you see right there. Go say hi to Bun. And for our holographics, we have Metadormon and Cyberdramon. Putting you off to the side, putting you lot into the bulk pile. Yeah, Lupin is cool. Okay then. We are very rapidly running out. I think we have, including this pack I'm opening right now, 7 more packs to open. Can't believe we've got. I can believe. I'm looking at the giant pile of cards on my desk. I can't believe we've gone through so much. Okay, Geogreymon, Ice Archery, Comet Hammer, Musclemon, Antilamon, Yokomon, Whalemon, Tentomon, Goro Matayoshi, regular Greymon, and our holographics are Matadramon and ooh, a full art Goro Matayoshi. I actually really like this one. I think we've, for the most part, seen every single one of like the bulk commons, which I'm kind of going through them much quicker now. Oh, that was the smoothest opening one so far. The only one I haven't struggled opening. Waiting for the ad break to finish up. Oh, I'm so sorry, Iris. Okay, so ad break over. New pack. Another unique emblem. I've gotten I think that's my fifth unique emblem Soul Banquet so far. Yokomon, Waspmon, Cannon Beamon. Hey, bees, right next to each other. Lilimon, Angimon, Musclemon, Greymon. Another Eater Legion. Another Lady Devimon. Gallantmon Full Art, and Ryuji Mishima. I really need to play Hacker's Memory so I know who some of these characters are. You know, thinking about it, I probably should have bought the normal Cyber Sleuth pack rather than the Hacker's Memory pack. But the Hacker's Memory one was slightly cheaper, which is why I went with it. But, like, I actually know the characters in Cyber Sleuth. Okay. Dracmon, Gekomon, Wormmon, Comet Hammer, Multimon, Etemon, Putty Net Cafe, Systemon Training, K, Golemon. Hey, we got another Fae, and we got Dynasmon. Actually, with the Tiger Vespamon Ace I pulled, as well as all the Fun Vmon cards I pulled, I might actually try to run a Fae deck. That might be the way to go. Okay, here we go. Big Bang Punch, Elizamon, Rolcanapon, Funbeamon, Bergemon, Sanglutmon, Consulmon, Kabuterimon, Dosukamon, who I think this is my first Dosukamon I've pulled. Oh, sorry. Tentomon. Oh, a Necromon, who is the evolution of Dulahanmon, I believe. Actually, I'm putting you up here. And a Dokamon. He's so cute. Well, no, this one's not opening smoothly. Another Eater Bit. Another Lotmon. A Nanomachine Break. Strikeshamon. Another Antillamon. Weregarurumon. Whalemon. Phantomon. An Angel Woman. A Makiko Date. Gallantmon, and Beautymon, who I'm actually not familiar with. She is a new one to me. Oh, and she looks like she's a complicated card. That is a lot of text. Oh, I'm not familiar with her because she's an Atmon, and I am not familiar with Atmon. Atmon is like Digimon, but it's also not Digimon, but it also is Digimon. and I'm just not familiar with the Appmon side of Digimon. Bakemon, Lilamon, Garudamon, Ghostmon, Weregarurumon, another Lotmon, Demimeramon, Betamon, Eater Legion, Angelwoman, and we have a Dokkamon and a Grand Drachmon as the big hollow. Okay. 3 more packs, 3 more chances to pull the gold rare Mastamon. I don't think I'll end up pulling it. I would like to get at least a Mastamon though. There are three versions of her. I want at least one of them. Okay. Consulmon. Sengloopmon. Eaterbit. Drachmon. Waspmon. Etemon. Crescent Leaf. Yugo. Garurumon. Seadramon. Genkumon. And the Belphemon X Antibody. I didn't know there were X Antibody cards in this set. Which is funny because there were literally no X Antibody Digimon in Cyber Sleuth. Much to my dismay, because there's a lot of good X Antibody Digimon. Into the garbage pile. Unique Emblem. Wormmon. Strikechamon. Huddy Net Cafe. Bertramon. Big Bang Punch. Vulcan Napalm. K. Rosemon. Phoenixmon. Justamon, Blitzarm, and oh hey, King Drizzle. King Drizzle is not actually a Digimon himself, but instead the administrator program for the Digimon world. This is the boss of everyone and everything. At least when it comes to Digimon World Yggdrasil, which is the main one that most people are familiar with. Yeah, but this is the main guy right here. Also, ads should be starting in a moment. And once ads are over, I'll open this. Okay, which has told me that the ad break is over. I hate Twitch, mind you. I really hate Twitch. Yeah, you should also remember King Drizzle because Drizzle was one of the 3 kids who ominously talked to you in the theater. Okay, final pack of this booster box. Last chance to pull a Mastamon. Final pack. Funbeamon. Elizamon. Nano Machine Break. Cannon Beamon, Geckomon, Motamon, Angemon, Golemon, Dosukomon, Lady Devimon, a holographic 7th penetration, and we're ending it off on Sissamon Blanc. So, upside, I got a lot of really good cards this time around. Downside for me, none of them were Mastamon. I was really hoping for at least a copy of Mastamon. But it is what it is. Okay, so let's look at all of my big hits that I got this time around. Gotten multiple 7th penetrations, I know that. I want to pull out the biggest of the best. I think are the biggest, the best. So King Drazil, Blacephamon, Grand Dracmon. I'm going to put Beautymon here mostly because I've never seen her before. I've gotten multiple Fays, which is really cool. Because Faye actually goes really well with the Beamon line that I pulled. I also pulled one of her. I have no idea who this is. Like, I don't recognize her at all. That's one Violet. That's two Violet. Oh, there's Dulahamon. There's Hoodymon. There's my full art Examon, which I think is probably the best pull I have on this one. There's Eater Eden up there with the rest of my Eaters. There's three Violet. And here's my promo Hiroko that I got from the box topper. Here. This goes here. This goes here. Oh, a couple of other Eaters I forgot to throw up with the rest. Just through holographics alone, I got 3 copies of Violet in Boots. Okay, here we go. But this pile right here is of all the best hits I got. Tiger Vespamon, a Scoro, Necromon, Examon, Hoodymon, sorry, Dulahamon, Airy, Faye, Beautymon, Grand Drekmon, Blacephamon X, and King Drazil. Which I think are some really good pulls. And again, because I think he's probably the best pull I got in this whole set. I am putting Examon in my big super duper protective case. Okay, so I have had 2 very standout lines that I think I've gotten quite a bit of while going through this. And that would be the Beamon line and the Ghostmon line, which is you don't belong down there. Go up here with the rest. Which is Phase and Violet's Digimons. So I'm going to go through and look and try to find the lines for these. Do all these that I have pulled. Because I'm pretty sure I could just build at least a good part of a deck with just what I pulled from this pack. My lack of dexterity is showing. I can't even pick up cards without them spilling everywhere. Okay, give me a moment so I can dig through. Actually, let me sit up again so I can dig through all these cards, but like on camera. So, okay, no, you're an undead. I want undead. I want ghost for her deck, which is a different archetype. Do, 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 do. Now, unfortunately, if I want to play Eaters, I'm going to have to buy the Cyber Sleuth set, like the other one. Okay, so I'm looking for green blacks or ghost type purples. Undead, dark animal. I believe you go with this set, even though you're technically not a ghost. Mostly because you're a purple Liberator card. Oh, fun Vmon, you go here. You two go down here. Unique emblem number 3. Okay. That's half of my bulk cards. God, I haven't had Wingstop in so long. Which is a shame, because I really do like Wingstop. Okay, so that's another fun Beamon. I know I said that it was the ghost archetype that I got a lot of, which I did. I did get a lot of. But God, I got a lot in the Beamon archetype as well. What I haven't been getting for this line right here are any of the Digi eggs I would need. I'm not actually sure if this like archetype has a dedicated Digi egg or not, actually. I could have sworn I had 4 violets, not only 3. I mean, I certainly have a lot of emblems. Oh, wow, I only pulled 3 violets. Granted, they were all holographic, which is probably why I kept thinking I'm seeing a lot of her. Ugh. Yeah, I pulled both Dullahanmon and Necromon, which are the big boss monsters of her deck. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Iris. It's been fun having you here. 3 violets, and then 5 copies of the unique emblem. And then over on the Fae side, although I only got 2 copies of Fae, I did pull Tiger Vespamon, which is kind of the big thing you want to pull from this deck for this deck. Yeah, let's see here. 3 fun Beemons, 3 Waspamons, or 4 Waspamons, 3 Cannon Beemons, and Tiger Vespamon Ace. Yeah, I think overall I'm very happy with everything I pulled. I have the don't mind the left side of my screen that you can't see. There's only a giant pile of these Digimon Tamer or Digimon TCG booster pack, opened booster packs. Everyone in the box from which you came, which I'm going to throw you all away in. Okay, so that is all of the cards I am pulling from this pack, or from this booster box. And now I'm going to take us onto a break real quick, and when we come back from the break, I'm going to open up the Okay, so the Digimon TCG doesn't have a digital client yet, but it does have an app that whose sole job is to teach you how to play the game, a glorified tutorial app for the game, which I will be playing through once I get back from our break. Just give me a moment, and I will. I am back. Sorry about that, y'all. I was asked to do a chore I need to do real quick. I've returned. Hi, Summer. Welcome back. Or welcome to the stream. But yes, you did unfortunately miss the booster box opening of the Digimon TCG. I did pull some really good cards though. Like, you know what? I actually need to that. Yes. Oh. Yeah. I got some really good pulls, which I am very proud of. I didn't get the card I was looking for, which is very sad. But alas, that is the curse of of opening cards for a TCG. Yeah, give me a moment. Actually, I wanna, and I can pull up a couple of images. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, what's this? What happened? Thank you, Summer. And with that, we have hit our second goal as well, which means now I have to host one of these days after the tipathon is over. I'm gonna have to host a Uma Musume movie night. Y'all, we're going to be watching Uma Musume. We're going to be watching the OVA in the movie of the Horse Girls. Okay, so let me. Where is it? Here it is. Please do not open in full screen. Yeah, so the Digimon TCG card game actually has a tutorial app that's meant to teach you how to play the game, which I am opening right now. Oh, give me one. That's actually kind of loud. Let me expand you to size. Yeah, let's actually learn how to play this game. Also turn down the sounds. There we go. Okay, so the app has 3 tutorials and 2 starter deck battles, and that's supposed to be enough to teach you the game. This is all this app is. It's just these tutorials. In this tutorial, you learn the basics of the Digimon card games. This includes playing Digimon, Digivolving, and breeding. That's right, this is the only card game with a breeding mechanic. In the draw phase, you draw one card from your deck. However, the player that goes first can't draw on their first turn. No, Nick. Nick, you brought it up. Say it. Please. Come on, Nick. Oh look, we've entered the breeding phase. Nick, I think you ordered those emotes wrong. The pouty face goes in front of the first pointing hand. During the breeding phase, flip over one card from your Digi-Egg deck to place it in an empty space in the breeding area, hatching a Digi-Egg. I'll wait for the... Okay, ad break's over. Here. Move a level 3 or higher Digimon from the breeding area to the battle area. Okay, so there are 3 actions I can take during the breeding phase. Flip over a card onto the breeding area, bring a Digimon from the breeding area to the main field, or I can do nothing. I can perform one of these actions just once. This time, let's hatch a Digi-Egg. Place one Digi-Egg from your Digi-Egg deck face up in the breeding area. Yeah, so this game has you build 2 decks, one that's built entirely of your Digi-Eggs, and one that's your actual main deck. Hatch Digimon are level 2. If you later Digivolve them to level 3 or higher, you can move them to the battle area during the breeding phase. Main phase. Digivolving a Digimon causes it to become 1 level higher than it was. Let's Digimon the Koromon in the breeding area. The Digi-Evolution conditions of level 3 Agumon in your hand that must Digivolve onto a red level 2 Digimon. It has a memory cost of 0. Yeah, so... Yeah, okay, so from what I understand how this game works, is this right here in the middle is your big resource meter. It costs resource to play a Digimon, but it costs less resource if you want it to Digivolve a Digimon that's in the breeding area. In the case with these lower ones, it costs 0. Take the Agumon in your hand and place it on top of Koromon to Digivolve. When you do, you get to draw 1 card from your deck as a Digivolution bonus. I did not know that. So it incentivizes Digivolving over playing as normal, not only for being cheaper, but giving you a free card draw. Try playing the Biomon from your hand. In order to play a Digimon, you have to pay its play costs. Place the Beomon in your hand into the battle area at its play cost is 2. In order to play memory costs, you must move the memory counter that many spaces away from your side of the memory gauge. As long as you pay the memory cost, you can play powerful level 5 or 6 Digimon if you want. Yeah, so basically this is my side of the energy gauge, this is the opponent's side. We share an energy gauge. If I play this card, it'll cost 2. It'll actually put the energy gauge 2 in my opponent's zone, and then they're able to play during my turn cards that have an energy cost. And it's just this back and forth between the energy meter is what makes this card game pretty unique. Because as long as it's my turn and it's on 0, I'm allowed to play and they can't. But if it's their turn and they're on 0, they can play and I can't. But if you want, you can you can overpay your costs and let your opponent take actions for the privilege of getting more powerful cards onto the field. Digimon play from your hand can't attack that turn. Your turn ends if the memory counter moves to the 1 or higher on your opponent's side of the memory. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. It's not like they played during my turn. It just dynamically switches the turn based on the energy meter. Okay. So that is something that was not very clearly communicated in the manga because the Digimon TCG has its own manga and it's very good. It doesn't clearly describe the mechanics though. It kind of assumes the person reading already knows how to play the game. If you use lots of high cost cards, you are giving your opponent more memory to use during their next turn. Try moving a Digimon from the breeding area to the battle area. Since Agumon is level 3, it can be moved to the battle area. There's no memory cost for moving a Digimon from the breeding area. Moving Digimon this way does not count as playing them. So Digimon you move can attack that turn. Digimon moved to the battle area cannot be returned to the breeding area. You can Digivolve from the battle area as well. Try Digivolving the Beomon into Cordramon. Draw 1 card as the Digivolution bonus, and Digivolution is complete. Digivolution also does not count as playing the card, so they can attack the turn they Digivolve. However, if you play a Digimon from your hand, then Digivolve that card, it still can't attack that turn. Okay. Sweet! Tutorial 1 finished. Tutorial 2 allows you... Oh, okay, so it's going to keep the field in hand as it was. Victory conditions. Successfully attack the opponent player when the security sack has 0 cards. Now then, it's time to attack your opponent. You attack by taking one of your upright or unsuspended cards and rotating it sideways to suspend it. Suspend your Agumon card to declare an attack. You can attack your opponent or any of their suspended Digimon. Right now, your opponent doesn't have any suspended Digimon, so you'll attack your opponent. Okay, so that means that by moving my Digimon to attack, it also allows that Digimon to defend the next turn. When you attack a player, perform a check on one of their security cards. The card you revealed was Hammerspark, an option card. When a card with a security effect is revealed by a security check, the effect activates. Hammerspark's security effect is gain 2 memory. The memory counter removes 2 spaces to the right. Oh, and because they gain the memory, it's after the attack goes through, it'll force end my turn. Security cards are trashed after use. Security effects do not require a memory cost to activate. By blocking your opponent's attack, blocking means using a Digimon with blocker to defend against the opponent's attack. Since Corjamon has a blocker, okay, so I got it wrong, no. A Digimon with blocker can be suspended to block an attack. In battles, you compare the Digimon power of both Digimon. The Digimon with lowest Digimon power loses and is deleted, and is sent to the owner's trash. If the 2 Digimon have the same DP, it is a tie and both Digimon are deleted. When a Digimon is revealed from a security sack, it becomes a security Digimon and does battle with your opponent's Digimon. If the attacking Digimon loses or the battle ends in a tie, it is deleted. Security Digimon are sent to the owner's trash regardless of the outcome of the battle. Security Digimon differ from normal Digimon, and they cannot activate any effects other than security effects. And they aren't affected by card effects that would affect a normal Digimon. Hatching a Digi-Egg. Digivolve Koromon into Biomon. Digivolve the Biomon into Birdramon. It's time to try out the option card Shadowing. If you are using it from your hand, you activate its main effect. In order to use an option card, you must have one Digimon of the same color or one Tamer of the same color in either your battle area or breeding area. So in order to use any of the option cards, you need to make sure something on the field has that same color. Reveal the Shadowing in your hand and then pay the memory cost of 1. Its main effect is one of your Digimon gets 3000 DP for the turn. With that, Agumon's CP went up by 3,000 to a total of 5,000. Once the option card is used, it is sent to the trash. You can attack your opponent's suspended Digimon. With Agumon, all powered up, attack your opponent's suspended Bearmon. Oh, okay. So when you attack and have to suspend your Digimon, you're leaving it vulnerable to attack. If you attack another Digimon, as long as you aren't blocked by one of your opponent's other Digimon, the two Digimon will do battle. Digivolve Agumon into Greymon. Your turn, this Digimon gets 1000 DP. Agumon has an inherited effect. These effects can be activated when they're on the field as a Digimon, but can only be activated when a Digimon becomes a Digivolution card. Agumon's inherited effect is your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. So during your turn, Greymon will get an extra 1000 DP. This inherited effect applies... Fucking bricks. Just waiting for the ad to go through. Okay, the ad should be over. This inherited effect applies even if you Digivolve Greymon again. So as long as it's on the stack under the top Digimon, this effect goes off. By carefully choosing Digimon with inherited effects to Digivolve with, you can breed incredibly strong Digimon. When you want to check in a card's inherited effect, tap and hold on it to check the defense. You can Digivolve with suspended Digimon, but they will remain suspended even after Digivolution. It's time to play the Tamer card, Taikiyama. Tamer cards have continuous effects that benefit you as long as they are in play in the battle area. Reveal the Now, because of its effect, all of your Digimon get an additional 1000 EP during the turn. Yeah, so from what I understand, from what little I've read in this game, this is just kind of the red archetype state. They are the generic aggro deck. You put monsters on the field, you get them strong enough to, and you get them strong, really quickly to break through your opponent's defense. They are overall the simplest archetype of the colors to play. Tamer cards can't attack or block, but they can't be attacked by Digimon either. Also, if you have several copies of the same Tamer in play, their effects stack. No, I don't think I will. I have no choice. This turn you can't do anything during the breeding phase, so move on to the main phase. I can move. Digivolve your Greymon into Metal Greymon. I actually really like that the card draw bonus you get. Like, if you draw a card, you get a... Or if you Digivolve a card, you get a free draw. When you pass your turn, the memory counter moves around the opponent's side of the memory gauge, no matter how much memory you have left. Move the Bergermon from the breeding area to the battle area. Now use Metal Greymon to attack your opponent. Using the effect of Security A+1, you can perform checks on 2 of your opponent's security cards. When checking multiple security cards, make sure to check them one at a time. Oh, Security A+1 is regular Greymon's inherited effect. If the Digimon you are attacking with is defeated or returned to your hand in the middle of the check ends there, the check ends there, period. A check will also end if the opponent has no security cards left. Finish off the opponent with Bergermon. If you land an attack on your opponent and they have no security cards left, you win the game, so congratulations, you've won. Next, let's learn about battles with Digimon Ace cards. Hey, I have one of those. I have the Tiger Vespamon Ace. Logic Man! Bree, welcome to the stream! Yes, welcome to the stream, Bree. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hi there, Icky. Hi there, Bree. We are currently learning how to play the Digimon TCG through their official tutorial app. Because they have an official tutorial app, but we're still waiting for a release date on their actual digital client. Please, just give us a release date. That's all we're asking for, Digimon Elysian. Yes, welcome in. How was Zone of the Enders? A classic mecha game, let me tell you. Yes, how's Zone of the Enders? Are you having fun with it? There's already a Digimon TCG. It came out in 2020. And it's the one I'm learning. See, what I'm waiting for, Digimon Elysian, it is the digital client for the TCG. so you can play it online with friends. That's the big thing I'm waiting for the release date for. The TCG itself has been going on since 2020. And earlier in the stream, I actually opened an entire booster box for the TCG. Specifically, the Hacker Slumber expansion. And I pulled some really great cards, like Tiger Vespamon. I pulled an Examon as well, who, from what I remember, is actually just like a really popular Digimon. And a lot of other interesting Digimon as well. Yes, I'm glad you haven't gone Zone of the Enders. I haven't played it myself, but I do know it is basically a classic in the mech game genre. But yes, hi, welcome everybody to the Irish Spring Tipathon, where I'm currently trying to raise $500 for myself because so I could do various things. One of which is getting some emotes for the Discord and Twitch. So I have actual emotes for y'all rather than just nothing. Yeah, we have already hit our second goal with this Tipathon. So with the $100 we have raised so far, we are not only going to have a Peglin stream with crowd control enabled, but I'm also going to be hosting a movie night where we're going to watch the Uma Musume OVAs and the movie itself. Yes, I'm going to be streaming every day this week, as well as next Monday, because next Monday is my birthday. This is a birthday Tipathon. And I'm even going to have a couple of special guests, including Nick and another special guest, my good friend Grey Hair Archie. With Nick, I'm going to be playing EDF, and that'll be this Friday, I believe? Yeah. It'll be Friday. Oh, hello! Icky, thank you so much! Holy shit! Okay, that's 2 more goals that we've hit. So now we're also gonna be doing a too many mods stream of Risk of Rain 2 and a playthrough of Balatro Cryptid, the Cryptid mod, which really makes the game of Balatro really ridiculous. Okay, and the next goal at $200 and just $50 will be a stream where I sit down and I build people TTRPG characters for TTRPG systems of their choice. People who donate to the Tipathon will have priority during that stream, but I'll be trying to get a few characters in for. At least a character in for everybody. I don't have that big of an audience. But yes, thank you so much. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, let us continue on with the tutorial for the Digimon TCG, because I actually have to learn how to play this game. Ace Digimon can be played for considerably lower cost than another Digimon with the same level. Oh, they're cheaper. In addition, such cards can Digivolve during your opponent's turn without paying the cost. I'm sorry, what? These cards naturally have some disadvantages, so you'll have to carefully choose the right time to play them. When an opponent's Digimon attacks effects will activate. Oh, counter time. At the end of the timing, you can activate one counter effect once per attack. Okay, so when an opponent attacks, all effects that say when an opponent's Digimon attacks, they will activate. But I'm also allowed to activate one effect that has the counter tag on it once per attack. The last Digivolve Were Garurumon into Metal Garurumon Ace. When Digivolving by trashing up to 3 cards in your hand, you gain 1 memory for each. Oh, this is Metal Garurumon Ace's effect. You can use Bakuman to block your opponent's attack, but since your opponent has more DP, you still have... Oh, since your opponent has more DP and you still have plenty of security cards left, this time we won't be blocking. And since Metal Garurumon Ace let me gain energy during the turn, it switched over to my turn after the turn ended. Attach Digi-Egg. Main phase. I feel like I could have done more. Let's see here. Inherited effect from Gabumon. When attacking once per turn, draw 1. Then trash 1 card in your hand. And then Were Garurumon's effect. When attacking once per turn by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete 1 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Okay, Metal Garurumon Ace. When attacking once per turn, you may trash 1 card in your hand to delete 1 of your opponent's lowest Digimon with the lowest level. So this is how the purple archetype works. It works mostly through removal. Rather than having big, heavy hitters. Play Meramon. When an Ace Digimon card is deleted, affected by an effect that returns it to your hand, or moved from the battle area from under a card in the battle area to another area, you must reduce your memory according to the value shown for overflow. Okay, so so you can play these cards from your hand for free during your opponent's turn, but the downside is if they ever removed, they're giving your opponents a lot of free energy. So what happened there is that they played an expensive card that removed my ace Digimon. But because of the overflow effect on that all ace Digimon have, it immediately moved the energy back over to his side, meaning he was able to play that expensive card for basically free. And remove my ace. Okay, I see how that works. Gabumon must attack because of the Trident Arm effects. Use Gabumon to attack your opponent. So Gabumon has... Oh no! Not because of you, because of you! No? Oh, it's because of this thing right here. Let's see here. De-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gains the effect at the start of your main phase. This Digimon attacks. Okay, so this card forces it forces my Digimon to Digivolve and then attack when my turn rolls around. If your opponent also has an Ace Digimon card and a Digimon that can Digivolve in the battle area, they can similarly Blast Digivolve it at the counter timing. Here a War Greymon Ace with blocker Blast Digivolve. Therefore your attack is blocked. Okay. Time for the actual tutorial battles. Okay, I'm going to do something. Give me a moment. Because I need a larger screen to be able to read some of this stuff. So I'm going to adjust the sizes. Control, there we go. Oh, there we go. Now it should be the same size for you all, but for me it's much bigger, therefore I can read it better. Okay, let's start battle. Sorry, I also have to clean up my desk because there's a lot of trading cards on it. Okay. The Wolf Friendship deck has many cards with Retaliation and effects that activate when a card is trashed from the hand. Your opponent will use these effects to try to dominate the field, but many of your cards have Blocker. Use it to stop them from gaining the upper hand. After you Digivolve a Digimon into a level 6 card, take advantage of Metal Greymon's inherited effect to reduce your opponent's security stack and win the game. Yeah, so Metal Greymon's inherited effect, the effect that it gives anything that Digivolves from it, is that you when you attack your opponents, you attack into 2 of their security check cards, which is effectively their life points in this game. You win if you get rid of all the cards in your opponent's security stack and then successfully attack your opponents directly. Okay, let's see here. 3 level 3s, 2 level 4s. This is a decent starting hand, I think. Agumon lets me gain 1 memory at the start of my turn if my opponent has a Digimon. Oh, and I forgot to read its actual effect. I'm reading its inherited effects, but not their actual effects. Oh no, its main effect is, at start of my turn, I gain 1 memory if my opponent has Digimon. Its inherited effect is, when an attack target is switched, ads again, I hate these ads. Sorry about that. I have to fight with Twitch again about my ad placements. But anyway. Yeah, so its inherited effect is when the attack target is switched, I gain 1 memory. So that would be whenever they go to block when an attack target, not necessarily this. So anytime somebody blocks, I'm gaining an energy, which is good. Okay, and there's also you who has an inherited effect. I need to keep it in mind. This Digimon also unsuspends during your opponent's unsuspend phase. Okay, so I could safely attack with anything that evolves from this without it becoming an issue. Wait, I could have sworn that... No, it's fine. I could have sworn that the Agumon line was a red archetype, not a black archetype. Anyway, what do you do? You're a blocker, which is nice to have. When this Digimon attacks a player, lose 2 memory, so you are solely a blocker. Got it. Reveal the top card of your... Let's see. On play, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a black card, add it to your hand. Trash the rest. I think I'm happy with this hand. Okay, breeding phase. Get a Koromon onto the field. Oh, that gives you way too much energy. Alright, I think that's a good start. Please stop Digivolving. Oh, immediately onto the... Alright, I think I'll throw you onto the field. Okay, yeah, so you are going to have an inherited effect I need to worry about. When I attack target switch, I gain 1 memory. I could Digivolve you into a level 4 for pretty cheap. Tankmon would actually be a pretty good one. This Digimon can't be deleted in battles against security Digimon. This Pokemon unsuspends itself during the opponent's unsuspend phase, which means attacking won't leave it vulnerable for my opponent to attack. I actually don't mind this. I can't be deleted. And I'll throw you onto the field because I need a blocker. Okay, I have 4 energy to work with. Do I have a level 5? I do have. I have 2 level 5s. Let's see here. De-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. That, when Digivolving, de-Digivolve one of opponent's Pokemon, that, or Digimon, that's really good. I can get rid of you right now. But I also have Metal Greymon as an option. And this attacks 2 of my opponent's security cards rather than just 1. What do you do? When attack target is switched, gain 1 memory. Okay, so if you block, I'll gain a memory. That's actually really good. I think... yeah, this is the way to go. So now I can de-Digivolve you to get rid of you. Because you had a problematic effect, if I'm right. Oh no. But still, you're weaker now, which is good. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I need something on the field. I hate giving them this much energy, but I need something on the field. That's fine, that's fine. That's not fine. He deleted my card. I think this is the smartest thing I can do. I'm going to have to take a couple attacks. Oh, you keep pulling that one card. I think I've lost this. That was twice in a row that they drew and played a badly low. And my big issue is I'm not drawing any of the cards I need to start Digivolving down here for cheaper. Okay, what do I need to do? You're a blocker that could at the very least block against you if push comes to shove. But I do think I've lost this one. I haven't. Okay, so I can play you. I can get you up. Okay, I am taking an attack, but I think this is fine. I think I can still win this. Oh, you're just going to... that's a removal effect, I think. No, it's not, thank God. The removal effect's on you. Okay, let's see. You're a blocker, so you're going to be an issue. energy to work with. Oh! Hi! What happened there? Kara! Thank you! Oh, holy shit! Thank you so much! Okay, so before I continue this turn, let's go over all the goals we've hit thanks to Kara. Again, thank you so much. That is so much money, Kara. Are you sure? Holy shit. No, focus. Okay, so with this, we have hit every single one of our goals. So now we have a Peglin. So our first goal, we're going to have a Peglin stream with crowd control enabled, which I'm actually kind of scared of because Peglin is already chaotic as it is. I'm going to be hosting an Uma Musume movie night where we're going to watch the OVAs and the movie. I'm going to drag Nick there kicking and screaming if I have to. Nick, you're joining me for this. Please. I beg you. I can't actually drag you there kicking and screaming, but I can ask you nicely. I'm going to be doing a stream where I'm going to be doing the Balatro Cryptid the Cryptid mod, which is Balatro, but like chaos, the most chaos there is. I'm going to be doing a Risk of Rain 2 stream where I'm going to pump the game with so many mods, it's a miracle it can still run. At $250, at the $250 goal, I'm going to be doing a stream where I will build people TTRPG characters. I'll let them choose a couple things about the character and then what system I'll build in, and I will build them a character. At $300, I'm going to be commissioning emotes for the stream, so I'll actually have emotes now. Because I hit the $400, I'm going to be doing a second TCG opening stream. I'll probably try to get a booster box for the Cyber Eden expansion, which is the sister set to Hacker Slumber, which I opened earlier today. And finally, because I hit that $500 goal when Pokemon Champions comes out, I am going to organize an invitation. Oh, thank you, Kara. I don't have them yet. I'm going to have to commission them, but I will get them. Yeah, at $500, now that I hit $500, when Pokemon Champions comes out, because it's going to be a game that's available for both mobile and Switch, so anyone will theoretically be able to join, I will organize and hold a draft league for Pokemon Champions, and I will probably next stream, because next stream isn't a big stream, I will go into further details as to what a draft league is and how it is run. Again, thank you, Kara. Holy shit, I'll be honest, I didn't expect to hit the goal this quickly. Holy shit, thank you so much. Back to the game. Back to this horrid situation that I think I'm losing, but I might also be winning. Do I have a blocker on the field? No. No. Do I have a blocker in hand? I do have a blocker in hand. But I can't play it because I don't have the energy. I have to hope you go for the block. You didn't go for the block. Oh, thank God. The inherited... I still lost something. Damn it. Okay, no, I don't lose. They won't be able to attack me 3 times this turn. Thank you for stopping by, and again, thank you for the for the tip. Holy shit, still. Like, holy shit. I'm forever grateful. Okay. Unfortunately, they put me in a kind of problematic situation energy-wise. That is fine. What do you do? You unsuspend during my opponent's fit. Okay. I don't have any level 4s in hand. I think this is the play right here. Get this so I can actually guarantee myself some energy. No, I think I lose. I think I just outright lose. I don't. They could have won, but they chose not to. Okay. Here, unsuspend one of your Digimon, then one of your Digimon with Greymon and the same instant effect. That doesn't help me. You do help me. I just need a card on the field. I can't play you, damn it. Oh, I could have played this last turn. I wonder if this works in the breeding on Digimon the Breeding Zone. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, I think this is a loss for me. But no, this is fine. I'm still a beginner, I'm still learning. I have an idea of what the opponent's deck does. I think the idea is I need to be a bit more aggressive in my plays early on. Not this hand. Also, I really wish I could have gotten a Tamer card much earlier in the game. That was fine. Put you here. I'll play you. I think you're going to... Yeah, you're going to spend your turn getting this as leveled up as possible. I'll throw you onto the field. No level 4s. That is an interesting dilemma to be in. I think this is the play right here. It'll put them at 1 energy only, so they don't have much they can do during their turn. And it puts me in a slightly better position, hopefully. Well, you get the draw. Are you a blocker? You're a blocker. You're not. Yeah. De-Digivolve you. That is going to force you to attack me. Which is fine. Unspend one of your Digimon, then one Digimon with Greymon, its name is... My big issue is I'm not drawing any level 4 Digimon, so I'm kind of stuck with the small guys here. That's fine. You're suspended, so you can't attack. I'm going for desperate plays here, y'all. I'm going all in on their life points with this super aggressive early play. Okay, start. Get my 3 Agumon onto the field. Again, no level 4 Digimon to work with here. Get you onto the field. Get you onto the field. Yeah, I know, I know. Why would I do that? Are you? You are not. I think I just win. You have no blockers. And you're out of security cards. I win. I was right. Just be more aggressive. That was stressful, y'all. But now I get to play from the other side. The funny control deck that deletes my opponent's cards. You have this deck has a lot of blockers. It has a Metal Garurumon Ace. And it's built around removing my opponent's cards. I think this is a good starting hand. Okay, so what do y'all do? But has Digimon draw memory. Okay. Inherited effect. When attacking once per turn, draw one card from your deck, and then discard one card. That's your main effect. Okay, so what I want to do is I will Digivolve you here. And play my tamer now. Why do you get your tamers so quickly? It's so rude. Oh, when one of your effects trashes a card in your hand, by suspending this tamer gain 1 memory. That is really good. Let me tell y'all, I have a lot of effects that suspend... What do you do? Return 1 Digimon card from your trash to the hand. Then 1 Digimon... Oh, okay. So this... Okay, so I need a card with Garurumon on the field first, though. I need a level 5 card. Yeah, that's the play. Okay, that's 4 memory. That's good. That is a lot to work with, y'all. It's unfortunately not enough to work with. I think what I want to do is I want to play a Garurumon now. This is fine, I think. This is fine. I gained the 1 memory from that. I have 4 memory to work with. Are you a blocker? No. Are you a blocker? No. You're a blocker. No. Okay, so what I want to do... use this, trash a card from my hand. To delete an opponent's card. That gives me a memory. That gives me 2 memory because I trashed a card in my hand. So I got to attack, and now I have 4 more memory to work with. I get to Digivolve into you for basically free. I win this one. So I get to keep you on the field. Let's get rid of you. I already have 2 of you. I don't want a 3rd on the field. I win this one as well. Okay, and I have a little bit of leftover memory that I could do something with. I could evolve into you, and you're a blocker, which is really nice. If this Digimon is deleted, delete the Digimon that battled it. That is a really good effect. I can also evolve you into this for fairly cheap. I could do that next turn for free, regardless. There you go. That sets a blocker on my field. Are either of you blockers? No, you're an on-play effect. You have nothing. Oh, you have nothing as well. Yeah, so, oh, shit. That's fine, actually. Do that, get rid of you, just to be safe. This gives me a bunch more energy to work with. There we go. I'm liking this deck a lot more than the Greymon deck, I'll be honest. And now this should win? Let's just be safe here. No. How often can you block? Oh, this should be it. There we go. With the purple deck, I got it first try. Okay, I think I got the hang of this game. I think I got it, yo. There we go. I now know how to play the Digimon TCG. God, today has been wild to me. See if I can, yeah. So let me talk about this one more time. Let's go over the schedule for the rest of the week. Now, God, I really didn't expect to make it this early. Please let me select the correct thing. There we go. Okay, but yeah. So today we have, in a single day, completed our goal, which is still just wild to me. Yeah, tomorrow we'll continue to this tipathon with some Warframe. I'm going to be playing Warframe with most likely myself, but if other people wish to join, they are more than happy to. On the 17th, I'm going to be playing Shadow the Hedgehog, the best Sonic game of all time. On the 18th, I'm going to just be grinding through Destiny 2, because it's a game I enjoy. Despite everything. On the 19th, I'm going to be playing EDF with my good friend Nick, his cursedness. Go click his thing right there. On the 20th, I'm going to be hosting. On 20th, which is going to be a Saturday, so I'm hoping that'll get me in That'll be a good time to get a lot of people in because no one works on Saturday except all the people that work on Saturday. Yeah, 20th I'm going to be doing Jackbox and perhaps some other party games. Jackbox is going to be the big one. On the 21st, I'm going to be playing. It looks like me. I'm going to be playing Peak with my good friend Gray Hair Archie. Go, everyone, right here, right now. Please go follow Archie. Archie is amazing. He is amazing and wonderful. Please go follow him. And then on the 22nd, it'll be the big finale, my birthday, which I'm excited for. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Today has been more successful than I could have ever dreamed a day one of this could be. Give me a moment. I will find us somebody to raid. Actually, no, I know exactly who we are going to raid. I am going to raid. I'm going to raid the desk agent, who is currently playing through with one of his friends, Hive Swap. Everyone go show desk my love. I'm still flabbergasted on how well today went so far. I'm going to have to think of maybe some new stretch goals for this thing going forward, and I will see you all next time.